This demonstration shows you how to handle scrapping a part. Let's say that this part right here is no good or was somehow damaged. So I can go to this button here and click scrap the selected part. It asks me if I want to create or reschedule a new part so that that will be cut in its place. And I'll say yes. It created part 862. I say okay. And now we see that part 862 shows up right here in the list of parts that will be nested on the next pipe. We can also unscrap the part if we decide that we want to salvage that part. So I can just go back to here and say unscrap, and here it offers to delete this part here, and I'll say yes, and you can see this now is set back to cut and that part is removed. So now I'm going to go back and scrap it again. It'll create a new part, 863. And let's just say that we haven't finished cutting all these parts on this pipe, so I'm just going to take these parts off. So I'll just clear the pipe. If I was at the machine, I would have unloaded the parts from the machine and then cleared the parts off. So I cleared them off. Now they're off, and now I can take this part and I will nest that one first. I said no because I just want to nest one part. That part's nested. And now I can go ahead and auto nest the rest. And I'm good to go again. And now I've got the part that's replacing this scrap part will be the very next part cut. One problem you might encounter when you scrap a part is that the part may not have been fully cut when you actually scrapped it. You may have been through this cut and realized something was wrong and then stopped the cut. But when I auto nest onto the end of this, which I'm doing right now, is it fits into the end of the part. But the only cut we made was this line here. So how do I handle that? How do I move these up and then still take advantage of nesting after that? Here's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to go ahead and remove these pieces. And now I've got the last one, and I'm going to manually move it to where I want. So I'm going to shift it up, and I will rotate it. That looks like a pretty good fit. Here, let me make this bigger. Go right in like that. Okay, now I can set this piece, for the moment, to cut. Once that's cut, now I can hit auto nest, and the rest of the parts will be fit onto the pipe. Then I take this last piece and move it back to nesting. And I'm ready to go again. Note that the red dots show where the cut starts. Be sure also to review the manual and automatic nesting demos, because they show a lot more on these similar types of concepts.